Alright guys, I'm back with another little quick video, kind of like a follow-up from my last video I put out. If you want to check it out, go to my my page, and it's the walk around of my Softail 2020 Lowrider S. So I'm not going to go into as much detail on this one as I did the other one. First off, thanks for all the comments I got back. Once again, I'm not a YouTuber. Don't claim to be. I'm just a normal guy and just kind of getting into the video thing, because I know there's people out there just like me who watch these videos and it gives you good ideas. And just so everybody knows, you know, you can do it yourself. You can save a lot of money in the process, and as long as you're comfortable with doing it, maybe having somebody help you out, no reason not to do it yourself and save that money. So real quick, in my last video, once again, I went over all the upgrades and the aftermarket accessories that I put on my bike. Right now my bike is dirty. I don't know if you can see all the bugs, but yeah, all those little divot marks, that's all bugs. It needs to be washed. I'm down here in South Alabama, so we definitely got a lot of bugs around here. So in my last video, I didn't have my key out, so I couldn't start the bike up so you guys could actually see the lights. So I'll do that today. I had a few people ask about that. You know, what's the lights look like? Once again, these are from Rogue Rider Industries, if I'm not mistaken. And they are a plug and play. You simply remove the stock light bulb, and then these LEDs, they connect right back into that housing where your stock light bulb came out of. So plug and play, very simple. You can keep your stock lenses, or you can upgrade to their lenses. I went with smoked lenses, so mine are obviously a little bit darker. And once again, I'll turn it on here in a second. That way you can see. And I'm going to start it up because I did have somebody ask what the Vance and Hines Pro Pipe sounded like. I don't have a video to compare it to as far as what the stock bike sounded like. But, I mean, I'm sure there's a 1,000 videos out there on what a stock 2020 Harley Davidson Lowrider S sounds like. So, and also, since my last video, I did go ahead and remove the factory stock intake, and I went with an Arlen Ness Big Sucker. I like the look of it. It really goes with the bike, and I actually purchased this when I purchased the pipes, and I just didn't put it on because I like the stock look, and I like the 114. You know, it had that gold outline that kind of matched the Harley Davidson logo on the tank, so it looked better. But then I went and done some more research and watched some more reviews and stuff like that, and I can honestly say, since I put this thing on, it's only been on about a week, it does seem to have a little bit more torque, a little bit more pull when I twist that throttle. So I still got it on the auto tune session right now with my Fuel Pack 3. And like I said, so far, to me, after riding the bike, you know, from the time I bought it with the stock intake and then putting this thing on, it definitely seems like it's getting more airflow, and it's getting up and going a little bit quicker. So once again, I could be wrong. That could be my mind playing tricks on me, but that seems to be the case. Also, I went with a Custom Dynamics lay down license plate. So pretty streamlined. You still got this little gap in here. I don't know, I can fit about two fingers in there. So it's not flush against the fender, but it's definitely better than that stock thing. I mean, the stock thing, you know, it stuck up like this. So it was out, you know, another 3 or 4 inches. It's got the the curve to it, so it kind of flows with the contour of the bike. And I like it. And in the mail, which it should be here to, tomorrow, this is a Sunday, tomorrow will be Monday, so it's tracking that it'll be here tomorrow. I purchased a Saddleman step-up seat. So that's kind of the theme, kind of what everybody's going with. That or either the Lucky Dave's seat. And I was going to go with that because I do have a set of Lucky Dave bars, the Lucky 13s. But I like the look of the Saddleman better. And I went with it. So it'll be on its way, should be here tomorrow. So I'll put that on there and give you guys a follow-up video. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the bike up. Actually, I won't start it up. I'll just turn the accessory switch on. That way you can see the lights. And then I'll start it up. So I'll give you a look at what it looks like from the front end with the lights. And then what it looks like from the back end with the lights. All right. So as you can see, okay, lights are on. And those lights are just as bright, if not brighter, than the stock headlight. So, see the stock headlight here? And then you have your two LEDs, and those things are bright. Now, this is what happens when you turn the turn signals on. So they're white right now. You hit a turn signal, and they flash from amber back to white. It doesn't have that halo like a lot of aftermarket LEDs do, you know, where they have that white halo around the outside perimeter of the light. So these, once again, they go from white to amber to signify your turn. So that's what it looks like on the front end. And then we'll go around to the back end. Oh, messed up and hit my horn. Horn works. Yeah, I'm waiting on the jokes too. All right, so rear end, once again, it comes already stock with a pretty nice tail light LEDs. I like the look of it. They do make one an aftermarket that's a little bit more shorter, I guess, more in close to the bike. You know, it doesn't protrude out as far as this one does. But I'm not there yet to where I want to get rid of this one. It looks good. So with this one, of course, your brake light is strictly the light itself, the brake light. Okay, let me see if I can, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm hitting the brake. Okay, so the only time you can really see your turn signals is when you put your turn indicators on. And right now I put my flashers on, so that's what you're seeing. So once again, pretty cool look, and definitely bright, definitely better than the stock. And once again, plug and play just like the front. Take the cover off, remove the stock bulbs, and then insert the Rogue Rider Industries LED lights. Put your cover back on, you're ready to go. 5 minutes, if that. I mean, on front and back, probably. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start it up. That way you guys can hear what the Vance and Hines Pro Pipe sounds like. Once again, this is a stage 1 intake pipes. And I have a fuel tuner with the Fuel Pack 3, which is also made by Vance and Hines. I've had those on all my bikes, as I stated on my first video. Very good product, highly recommend. So go check those out. There you go, nice little rumble. And once again, I don't like really loud pipes. But these pipes, compared to the stock, definitely sound better. And, you know, going down the road, when you get on the throttle, that's where these pipes, in my opinion, really shine. I'll let it warm up a little bit, and then I'll rev it a couple times so you guys can hear. But once again, Vance and Hines Fuel Pack 3, Vance and Hines, Pro Pipe, Arlen S, Big Sucker air intake, stage 1. Everything else is stock as far as engine. Alright, so there you have it. That's what the Pro Pipe sounds like. And for you guys that were wondering what it looked like with the LEDs, that shows you there. So once again, everything on this bike I did myself. I purchased all the parts, some from Harley, some not. Installed everything myself. And like I said, I got a Saddleman seat on the way tomorrow. I'll put that thing on there, give a review of it, what it looks like. And I was going to make a video. I already had it set up, but I've since then taken it off. But I had my 2-up seat. I had my sissy bar on because me and my wife went for a ride the other day. Her first ride in a long time. So I'll get that set back up too and show you guys what the bike looks like, you know, and kind of like a 2-up setup with a passenger. To me it looks completely different, and don't tell my wife, but I don't like it set up like that. But happy wife, happy life. All right guys, y'all have a good one. Once again, it's a Gunny coming to you live from South Alabama. You guys have a good one.